Welcome back, Third Place Network Squad listeners. I am Evo, and this is the podcast where I come to you from under the apron. That was a very quick intro here. Uh, Not really running. This is we're basing this on time right now. I like to think that I take great pride in listening to what the listeners of the podcast want. I opened up the communication lines and asked what y'all thought of episode 151, basically pivoting from wrestling to another subject that I love, and that is comic books. And after a few days and learning that people love change, I decided that this is the way to go from now on. I'm not going to stop talking about wrestling. It's one of my favorite things, obviously. It's what this whole podcast was based about. But I also have another favorite thing, another love, another a mistress, so to speak, and that's comic books. But I have several mistresses. I got several loves, basically. Horror, TV shows, movies, Netflix, comic books, whatever. I want to talk about it all on here with y'all, if y'all would listen, if you would be so kind to listen, inclined, obviously, I would appreciate it. So over the week, I thought about what the next episode was going to be, and it was going to be a part two of the pilot episode of the 1990s animated X-Men. But I also got to talking to a few friends of mine, and, well, I would be remiss not to include that on this episode of the podcast of From Under the Apron. But because we started talking about comic books at first, and then it just got chaotic. So, as I've stated before, back in 2020, I joined TikTok and met an amazing group of people, and we've been friends ever since. My primo, my cousin, my homie, I call him Victor. He calls his people the Soggy Squad, and I'm frequently part of it as well. But I did disappear for a whole year to continue doing this podcast. But I want to shout out them, the Soggy Squad, my friends. So Big Poppy Weekend, or as I like to call him, Victor. I will never call him that. I told him that. We've told him that. All the guys have told him that. I will eventually call him Primo. You'll hear him calling me Primo. I'll call him Primo. Um, we just call each other that. And his friend Elijah, both they wanted to start a podcast of their own, but they didn't have the time or resources. So at the time, I believe it was supposed to be called A Couple of Crips. Um, Not like the gangsters. No, no, Crips, crippled. They're they're handy capable, but it's them. Okay, you have to get to know these guys. I'm not saying. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them say it. Um, they didn't have the time to do this podcast that they wanted to do. But then later on, in the show, our friend JJ, wow, JoJo, our friend our friend JJ joins in and tells us a funny story that happened at a restaurant, and then the show turns chaotic from there. So here it is in all its entirety. I hope you all enjoy it. And after this, we'll get right back to X-Men. But I just want you to listen to this first. Um, Once again, if you thought this episode was horrible or you didn't like what we talked about, let me know by sending me an email at fromtheapron@gmail.com. Thank you. And here it is.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Dawn.
And if you've ever watched a TV show and thought to yourself, oh my god, that season finale plot twist was absolutely bonkers.
Or seen a movie and thought, wow, I need to talk to somebody about this train wreck immediately.
Then we think you'll fit right in with our podcast, I Hate It, Let's Watch It. We watch TV shows like Riverdale and Emily in Paris.
And movies like Deep Water, Killer Sofa, Rubber, and Deadly Illusions. And we give them the total rinsing they deserve.
It's basically group therapy for movie masochists. So come check us out wherever you stream podcasts.
I don't care what you say. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Alex, no.
Don't ban me. Don't ban me. I promise. Don't ban me.
Alex, no.
What's up, brother?
Alec wants to know how big are you?
Up, 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 up. It depends on what you mean big. Height, height, 4'11".
Oh, fucking hell. I don't want to. No, can you not? Can you not? Please, thank you. I appreciate it.
Este cabrón. As soon as I come in, how big are you? Height? No, 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 no big bucks, no big bucks.
Shrink.
I mean, yeah, shrink me down, shrink me down.
Ah, you brought Elijah? Chingo.
Yes, Elijah. Yep, Elijah's here too. Yep,
Why'd you bring him? Why'd you bring him?
because that's my homie. That's my
Yeah,
that's my
but
brother from another mother.
I figured he would be following you around or, like hanging out from the back of your scooter.
I don't have a scooter, cabrón.
Oh, yeah.
Manpower.
Like fucking Marty McFly in the truck in the Jeep. How you doing, Pop? Oh my God. Well,
I'm doing good. Who is this person?
one of my best friends. Go for
Well,
it. Go for it. No, go for it.
She's
Let her
gonna
go.
she's gonna follow. She's gonna
Let her
follow.
find out herself.
I'm doing good, mommy. How you doing? I'm doing good, mamita. How you doing? What's good? I know Primo for many years. And by Primo, I mean that guy. That big, handsome, big old man that you see right there.
Welcome to the CryptoCon.
Oh, dude. I'm gonna use that, dude. I'm gonna use that for sure. The CrippleCon. Yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna use that so good bad.
Tiny Tiny. Thanks for the tiny dining, brother.
Ay, Dios mío.
Ay,
Dios
Dios
mío.
mío.
I'm gonna use that for sure. The CrippleCon. Thank you for the dinosaur. Oh my god.
Victor, you should get a bunch of shirts that say CrippleCon on it.
I do. Yeah, I should.
There you go.
Yeah,
Send me one.
Good.
dude, I love that shirt.
Well, thank you. Super.
Elijah, every time I come into Primo's live, he's wearing a different shirt, and every time he's wearing a different shirt, it's a badass shirt. Like
It is always a badass shirt.
most of the time, it's a Batman shirt, and I'm like, dude, I love that shirt.
You're back.
Why are you wearing an Iron Man shirt?
Exactly. Yep. Don't worry, bro. We got your live. We got your live. We got your
Does
live.
that mean Marvel is better than DC?
I'm not even gonna. I mean, I'm not arguing that.
Oh shit!
No. I'm definitely no. I'm not even gonna argue that because Marvel is better than DC. But my favorite character is
DC Batman.
Batman. Just Batman. Just Batman.
Well, no. I'm saying he's a DC character. That's why I said DC Batman.
Oh, look, Elijah. Look in the chat.
Yeah.
Now, wait. Now I got a question.
How many DC characters only have powers because of their suits, $1 million suits that they have?
Only one. Just like Iron Man, only one.
Oh,
only
shit.
one. Okay. Iron Man,
Wait,
the only
hold on.
motherfucker that has millions and only protects it because it's a suit. Okay, go ahead. I want to see you argue this with what is your name, sweetheart?
Alexandria.
Alexandria.
That's
Oh.
fucking loud, man.
Hey, bro. Alexandria, and Elijah are going at it right now.
Let's see.
She said DC is better. Like, I only like Batman. You already know. But when she made that comment in the chat, I was like, bro, don't do it. Don't do it, Elijah. Don't do it. Because it's going to be pretty much the same shit. Like,
Isn't it always?
Elijah said, "Oh, he's the only one that has millions and has a suit." Hello, Iron Man has the same shit. Iron Man, okay, has the
Well,
same shit. Go ahead.
Hammer, Iron Man,
Yep.
uh, Rhodey.
Yep. DC doesn't
Menace! There
have
she
the
is.
whole. Okay, who is the Harley Quinn of Marvel? Mm, I don't know.
Good question.
Who is the Joker of Marvel? They don't have powers. They don't have powers.
There isn't a psychopath on there like the Joker.
Okay. Who do you think?
Loki?
Loki. Yeah, but Loki has powers though.
Okay, that doesn't have powers. Fuck.
Yeah, most of the Marvel have powers. DC doesn't. DC just has like psycho motherfuckers.
Why can't I think of the guy's name? The guy that in Spider-Man that has the spider
Goblin.
arm. Uh-huh.
Doc Ock?
Yeah,
Doc
Doc Ock.
Ock. He doesn't have powers. He has machines.
Yeah, right.
Which makes sense. Which makes sense. Yeah, which
So that
makes sense.
could be the Joker of Marvel.
Eh,
But at the same time,
Goblin.
Doc Ock is not as demented and cynical.
True.
as-
But I'm just saying, as far
as
as
Joker.
I'm just thinking, as far as the villain who doesn't have
Yeah.
powers is what
Yeah.
I would.
No, I see your logic. It's gonna be more for me. It's gonna be more for me like oh,
Hey, Menace.
Hey, Menace.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But
Can't do shit. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Okay.
you changed the boxes. Oh, okay. I was like, dude, you made us into little small little people.
Boop,
Hey,
I'm
Menace.
doing good, Menace. How are you?
How you doing, Menace?
Let's see.
Oh, still waiting on the argument. Dude, she's on it, bro.
Okay, let's hear your argument, Alexandria. Since you seem to think DC is better.
Oh.
Oh, here's an argument. Do you guys have a guy with a ring? Anyway, let's go.
Wait, hold up.
You have a
Guy
guy
with
with
a
a
ring?
ring?
Are you talking about Green Lantern?
Yeah, obviously.
No, ladies first.
Oh my god.
Why the frick do you keep switching the boxes?
Because I want to see the chat. I don't want to see your fucking asses.
Exactly. Right? He doesn't want to see my ugly
Okay,
ass.
but the more you frickin' do it, the more dizzy I'm gonna get. God damn you. Just kidding.
I mean, you're crippled. You're crippled. You won't fall too far.
Oh, fucking God.
What?
I'm in tears.
Wait, why? I missed something. It just went over my head.
I said you're crippled. You won't fall too far from the floor.
Well,
Oh, shit. Thank you for the gifts, Brandy. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Not necessary, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm still waiting for Alexandria's thing. Like, cause I'm a big DC fan, but I'm only Batman. And we've only argued the fact that Batman is the same as Iron Man, which is very logical. It's very logical. Like, I agree, like, completely. They're both rich. They both have influence.
First off, Wonder Woman, enough said. Whoop.
Wolverine, enough said. Okay. My favorite X-Men is someone that is very not much talked about, which is crazy. Like, can we talk about Gambit? Can we talk about Gambit?
Can we
Gambit.
not?
Come
Can we
on.
not? Can we not?
Come
Too
on.
soon, man. It's too soon. Come on.
Oh, you've been watching 97, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I fucking
Yeah.
cried.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, why? Why am I crying?
Mm-hmm.
What are we arguing? The movies or just the universes in general?
Nope. Just in general. Just in general. Just in general. Yeah, Gambit has always been my favorite X-Men. Everybody's like Wolverine and Storm, and nobody talks about Gambit. Nobody talks about Gambit.
Nobody talks about Bruno.
Exactly. But nobody, like literally, if you look at the lore, Gambit is an Omega. He's an Omega. He took down a Sentinel, okay, in the last episode.
This is probably a stupid argument, but does DC have any characters that are in wheelchairs?
Not that I know of. I mean,
No.
nope.
Barbara. Fucking Batgirl. Barbara Gordon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Damn it! I was hoping I was going to win that argument.
So you're gonna love this episode 151 since it's talking about X-Men now.
Yeah.
Like I decided to talk about comic books. A little bit of wrestling in there, but there's like comic book talk on the next podcast.
Yeah. Dude, when are you gonna do it?
It's already out.
Okay.
Episode 151.
DC has Superman.
He's not my
He's
favorite.
not my favorite, but you can't trip him. Or you can't top him. He's too whatever. You know what?
Spider-Man, Thor.
Superman got taken down by freaking Batman, okay? Okay? Because he's smart. He used kryptonite in his weapons, okay?
All right. Marvel has
Superman. DC has Superman. Marvel has Captain Marvel, which I think are both equally powerful.
Marvel has Spider-Man. They has Iron Man.
Yeah, but where the
Where the fuck are you gonna get kryptonite? Is what it says.
from Krypton? I was trying to read it, but Primo's hand was in the way, and his color with his brownness is too brown, too light brown. Primo, I'm sorry.
I think it's just the lighting in his room.
No, it's his brownness. It's his brownness.
White.
It's his brownness. Like we're almost kind of the same color, so like I always try to avoid like putting my hand where the chat is. His brownness. Wow. Yeah, I know. His whiteness, you mean? Yeah, his whiteness. Yeah. No, my brother. I remember oh my God, Primo. Remember, you used to go live in your car, and you had a cassette tape, and you used to put freestyle tapes in there. Oh my God, I miss those days. I miss those days. Yeah, those days were dope. Yeah, he had I don't know how many youngins are in here, but cassette tapes are little cassettes. Well, that doesn't even explain it.
Marvel
Is
has Deadpool.
Deadpool. See who's an equivalent of DC Deadpool?
Joker.
Yeah, that motherfucker never dies. Like that motherfucker never dies. He always comes back.
But here's the thing with Deadpool, though. He's funny as hell. What DC character is funny as hell?
Joker.
Not really.
Joker always
What?
has a smart ass comment.
Wait,
Victor, you are aging your. Bro, me and Primo, we age ourselves. I don't give a fuck. I'm about to be 44. I'm about to be 44 next month.
Yep.
I'm hoping that Primo's
It may
agrees.
not win a fight, but it's gonna win an argument to figure out which is better. But anyways,
I'm trying to ask Primo if he's willing to do a battle with me for my birthday.
When?
Even though I'm gonna lose to holy hell. May 17 on a Friday.
Chingao.
Chingao. I didn't know you were Mexican, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
fucking Victor, you fucking. I question your sanity.
I win. Dude, not gonna lie, I hate living in Kansas.
Then why the
Hi,
fuck did
it's
you move?
No. Not because it wasn't beneficial to me, because it is. Like, I love being here, and I love the beneficiary things that came with it. I just love Texas. Like, Texas was the shit. Like so many memories, man. So many memories.
You should
That's
move
where
back to Corpus Christi, motherfucker.
that's where I met my brother. That's where I met my primo. That's where I met Elijah. That's where I met like JJ and all of them.
Oh, when you were living in Texas, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Victor, you should move
Yeah.
back to freaking Corpus Christi area.
Oh God, no, that's ghetto.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, if you move back to Corpus Christi, you'd be playing wheelchair basketball. And you'd get to play me, motherfucker.
Alex. Fucking Alex, dude. Alex is going all in on this. I'm gonna call him Papi.
No hablo español. I'm sorry. Perdóname, Alexandria. Perdóname.
Misa don't speak Spanish.
Another Papi. I'm the only Papi. I don't know which other Papi you know, but I'm the only Papi up in here. Right? The only other Papi in here is the host, okay? And he's an Iron Man Papi.
Iron Man Puppy. Iron Puppy.
Iron Papi.
What's the difference between a bird and a human?
Wait, what's the difference between a what?
A bird and a human.
Can't you know?
What?
We don't eat with our peckers.
That
I
was
don't get it.
You don't
really?
Can you explain the joke some more? Because I don't get it.
No, because if you explain a joke, it ruins the joke.
I have a joke.
Okay.
Alex has a joke.
Yeah, Alex has a joke. Alex has a
With the
joke.
wheelchair joke, I'm rolling out of here.
Okay. Oh, shit. Yes. Elijah, that was a joke in itself, and that was good.
That was the whole fucking point of it.
What do you call a dog with no legs?
Vic,
Nothing.
me.
You got legs, you just can't use them.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It won't come.
Wow.
Oh shit. That was good. Alex, that was so good. Oh my god. That was good. That was good. Oh shit. That was good. Patty! Dude, Primo, you don't remember Patty? Lucita, tú eres bebesota.
Victor, what do you call a terrorist in a wheelchair?
What do you call a terrorist in a wheelchair? I don't know.
RCXD.
What? Hey, did you know Elisa got married?
Wait, Elisa? Yeah, she did. Yeah. Well, I heard she was engaged. Like she hasn't posted in forever.
Yeah,
Wait, who?
I'm sorry,
you wouldn't know her.
Elisa.
She's old
Alyssa.
school.
You know who Elisa is, Elijah?
No, she don't. He don't.
I don't think he does, right?
I don't think he does.
Like she's old school. Like she's old school.
And you're not?
No,
No,
like OG,
I'm just,
OG, like
I'm just
2020.
yeah, like 2020 old. Yeah, I know she
We
was
old. We
engaged.
2020 old.
I know. She met the guy. Like she posted videos on that, and then she got engaged. She posted a video on that, but like she's officially married.
Yeah, she is.
I need to message her. I wonder if she still has the same number. Read my horrible jokes. Okay. We read like we saw it. We saw it.
I think she's asking me, what do you call a dog with no legs? It doesn't matter. It won't come to you.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious though. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Guess. Sure. Now laugh. Ma'am.
Damn, she's so demanding. Is she single? I need a girl like that. Shit. I like to be demanded. You're funny. You're funny. Okay, you're funny. You're absolutely hilarious. You're so funny, I can't walk right.
You,
You're so funny, it's crippling my knees.
I can't.
Victor, listen to this one. Sex is like air. It only matters when you aren't getting any.
Elijah, stop reading your tablet.
Laugh at my joke. I did. Alex.
Oh my god. Hey yo, Primo, it's so good to see you and actually good to talk to you. We haven't talked in forever.
You're fucking hilarious, girl. Like,
Yes,
for
you.
real, she's fucking hilarious. You should, yeah.
Okay, Alex.
Ask her if she's mad at you.
Hey, Alex, give me the most crippling. Yes, I said that. Give me the most crippling joke you can think of.
Bow to me. Okay, miss.
Yeah. I like a girl who's demanding, but not that demanding.
Yeah.
hmm Give me the most crippling joke you can think of.
What about Jennifer? How's she been?
You mean JJ?
No, the other one.
Wildflower.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Wildflower. Oh my god, you guys still remember her as a wildflower. That's awesome. She's doing great. We talk every day. We talk
I
every
don't
day.
know.
know who you one.
What's her now?
Dumpling. Her name now is Dumpling.
The fuck she changed it
Dumpling?
for?
Yeah, because she's Asian. Duh.
Oh my god. Wait, what? She's Asian?
Mm-hmm.
For real?
She's half Korean.
I thought she was Mexican.
No.
Well,
That's what I
Filipino.
thought too.
Mm.
But one trash is another man's treasure. Great saying, but terrible way to find out you're adopted.
Oh my god. Alex.
Pendejo.
Alex. Oh my god. Primo, you stupid. Oh shit.
I don't think it did, Alex.
I don't think it did.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Nope.
Well,
I
send
have
it
a
to me. You know where to send it. I'll read it out loud.
I have a really bad joke, but I don't want to get bananaed over it. It's such a bad joke. It's funny, but it's such a bad joke.
Yeah, that's a
Um
bad joke. Okay. What's up, Jesse? Good night, Patty. Be safe. Have a great night.
Patty, I love you. I love you. Have a good night, Mama. What do you do when somebody has a seizure in the tub?
Oh my god. Finish it.
Throw your dirty clothes in some detergent and you're good. They wash your clothes up.
How do you know? Wait.
Oh,
Oh my god. Ah, that's such a bad joke. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
he's going to hell.
Ah,
Melinda. Hey, Melinda.
ay, Dios mío. I'm going. I'm going to hell.
Oh, well.
Mm-mm.
What do you call a man on your front porch with no arms or legs?
Oh, I know this one. Wait. The question is how he ring the doorbell.
How?
Uh, uh, mm,
Oh my God.
Here's
What do you?
a,
Hey.
here's a real bad one.
What do you call a man on your front porch with no arms or legs?
a door stump. No, a doormat.
Matt.
Mat.
Sandra Maribel, how you doing?
Yeah, a doormat. Yeah,
What do you call a man with no arms or legs in water?
a buoy.
Alex. Alex, really?
Wow, wow, wow.
What do you call a man with no arms or legs in water?
What?
Bob.
Here's another one. Dark humor is like food. No, not everyone gets it.
Oh my god. Oh, oh my gosh, she said Bob. Listen.
Victor, did you even hear the one that I just said?
But
Dark humor is like food. Not everyone gets it.
yeah, I know.
No, you're funny. You're funny, ma'am. You're funny.
You're hilarious. I
You're
love it. I love
Frickin',
it.
oh my God. Wow.
Love it, love it, love it.
I enjoy your laughter. It
Why
amazes
did
me, ma'am.
hey
Doesn't read.
hey Alex, why did the little person laugh when running into the field?
So Elijah.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Why did Elijah why
I'm
did
not that short. I'm not a dwarf.
why did Elijah run into the field? Why did
Why did the little person laugh while running across the field? Grass field.
Yeah.
Because it was tickling its balls.
God damn it, Elijah.
What?
The grass was tickling his balls. Was the joke.
Whatever.
I was wrong.
What is something you can say to your dog but not to your girlfriend?
Sit.
What is something you can say to your dog but not your girl? What is something you can say to your dog?
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. She's gonna fake it. She's gonna fake it every time. Yep.
Well, yeah. When you don't know what you're doing, Victor, yeah, she's gonna fake it.
Says the man who's a virgin.
Says the man that doesn't know shit about my life, motherfucker.
Ooh, ooh. There's fighting words. Oh my god, me too. Wow. Wait. Oh, he's like, let me get my drink. This is getting interesting.
Anyways,
But not in our reality, I respect Elijah so much for being and waiting for the right person. Like, I'm glad you're waiting, Elijah. For real, for real. I'm glad you're waiting. Like, no.
who's to say? Who's to say I'm still waiting?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't care. Like, his name could be Evo, but I'm still gonna call him $1 Million Geek. $1 Million Geek. That's
And I'm
always
still
gonna
never
be.
gonna call you Big Papi Rican. I'm just gonna call you Rican.
Exactly. Victor.
Yeah.
Or
And
that.
Victor.
Victor.
Yep. Or that.
I
Yep.
would never call you Papi because no.
I call you,
You just did, cabron.
No, I
you,
didn't.
sir.
You literally just did.
I
Mel,
called you Big Papi
how you
Rican.
doing?
I didn't call you Big Papi.
Alexandra, you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me Luchador.
Think you guys.
Un se fuma como un gata, se lo permite. Se lo permite. Bro, when you gonna play some freestyle on your live? It's
When you
always.
shut your music down,
I don't have music.
whoever has music on.
Oh, sorry.
Plus, I can't play it out loud because it's already late.
Mm.
So whoever has the music on, just keep it on.
I
I'm not
didn't
getting
have
in trouble.
music on.
I'm
Well,
not getting
shit.
yelled at by my next door neighbors.
That would be me. You know what? I'll play some freestyle. Shit. I'll play some freestyle music.
Ay,
Chocha con bicho, bicho con nalga, chocha con bicho, bicho con nalga, Yeah, dude. I remember when Primo used to sit in his car.
hola, soy Dora.
Hola, You didn't know I could do that, did you?
Hey, ma'am, how you doing? Mel, how's your night going? You really gonna get in this?
Ding, ding, ding.
Liar.
Yeah, me and Primo used to play a lot of freestyle in our lives. Like, it was so much fun back in the days. Like Lil Susie, some choros,
I
TVB,
said ma'am.
the Cover Girls, TKA.
Mel. I said ma'am. Oh my God, Alex.
Sorry, I keep pulling away. Because I'm using my vape and I don't want Primo to get a violation.
Shit, I already have a violation. Getting violated by you two.
Hey brother, how's it feel going handicap style?
Oh my God. I feel like I'm talking to one person.
Like, you know, I always told you, once you go handicap, you never go back. For years, I've always told you, once you go handicap, you never go back. For years.
You're half a person. Eli's half a person. Together you make one.
Hey, you put me and Elijah together, you have a man and a half.
Quarters of a person, not half a person.
Me and Elijah, it's a man and a half. Okay, a man and a half.
Wait,
Hey,
did you say
hey. Real life 2.5 Men right here.
We shocked Alex. We literally she said laugh out loud, and then oh my god, we shocked her. We shocked her. Yep. Well, I shocked her. Es que primo, she don't know me the way you know me. Like I'm crazy. Like I'm ape shit nuts. Like I might
Understatement to say the least, Victor.
I might be in a wheelchair, but I'm like very lovable, very funny, and
Lovable is a bit of a.
you know what, motherfucker? Fuck you. I don't care. You don't gotta love me. You just gotta love my handicap style. All right.
I don't gotta love anything about you.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
There's nothing about you to love.
Oh, you don't love this. You don't love this. Nah, let me stop.
You know damn well I'm joking, motherfucker.
Oh shit. I love you too, Alex. Oh my god, I love you too. You just don't know. Like me and Primo and Elijah go way back. Like we go way back. Oh man. It's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. You have no idea. And then me, like, I need to start going live more often, dude.
Victor, you should go live tomorrow night.
Who you talking to? Me? No, we're already friends, Alex. So she must be talking to you, Elijah.
Wait, what? No,
Yeah.
Eva won't accept.
Oh, Eve.
First.
Eve. Okay. I thought I said ew.
Eva won't accept my request. Is she trying to join the live?
Friendship like
I
this.
don't even know anymore.
What the fuck is a friendship neck? You know what? I don't want to know. Is a friendship necklace like a pearl necklace?
No.
In the
Hold on. Victor, do you know what a friendship bracelet is?
Yeah.
It's that, but a necklace, motherfucker.
Yeah, but do you know what a pearl necklace is, bro?
I fucking hate you.
Like, you're not old enough, Elijah, to know what a pearl necklace is, bro.
I know it has something to do with dirty shit.
Yahweh. Yahweh.
I'm old enough to
Oh shit.
JJ, hello.
My JJ.
JJ, what's up, love?
Alex would love a pearl necklace.
Oh my god. Dude, stop. Are you serious?
Clutching my pearls or a choker. My JJ.
Elijah, like seriously, you're way too young to know what a pearl necklace is.
We gotta take the kid off the live. It's already 12:30. I have pearls on my face.
Oh my god.
God, how did this turn into this? Fuck.
How you doing, sister? Love your
Sure.
face. Is when we first met.
Victor,
Yeah.
I know what a pearl necklace is. I'm not stupid.
Okay.
Okay.
Face.
Hey, mama.
Dude, that's so dope.
That's on my face. I literally put pearls on my face. Y'all are making it dirty.
There.
And they think I don't know what it fucking means, even though I do.
Pearls on her face.
Dude, that fucking makeup looks so sick.
It does.
Fuck.
It really does. And like the lighting that she used is so dope. That's so sick. How you doing, sister? How you been?
I'm okay. I just saw that you guys were on, and I'm like, I'll say hi before I go back to recording.
Well, I'm glad you did because you look amazing.
You do.
That looks so
I
crazy.
have an interesting
Oh
I had like
shit.
an interesting night at work. I had some lady like yell at me because her card declined.
I fucking hate that.
Because what? What? Why is she yelling at you?
She thought I was making fun of her because her card declined, but my coworker was like, "Why are you running her card 5 times?" I'm like, "Because she told me to run her card." And she comes up to me and she starts screaming at me, saying that I shouldn't make fun of her for not having money when she indeed, in fact, has money. So she takes her phone and she holds it and she goes like this to me. She's like, "See, I have money." She had like $89 in her account and she's at the Cheesecake Factory. And like that, like it covered her bill. But like if she has one of those like card loan cards or whatever,
Yeah.
it takes an extra 18% on top of it. So, like, that could be the reason why her card declined, or she had her card locked, and I was trying to talk to her about it, but she started yelling at me. And honestly, if it wasn't for my coworker Nikki standing behind me, I probably would have lost my ish, but I didn't. But she
Good.
said I was making fun of her. She said I was making fun of her for her not having money. And I'm like, no, you told me to run your card, so I'm running your card in every way that I can do it. Like, I'm manually typing it in, I'm swiping it, I'm inserting it, I'm doing everything that you told me to. And I'm not making fun of you. I'm just telling my coworker I'm going to be at this computer for a while I'm figuring
Yeah.
this out. And next thing you know, she like throws something and then goes back to her table crying. This other person from the table comes up and pays for her stuff. And she runs off to the bathroom. And as she's running off to the bathroom, she tells the host, "Don't forget to tell my server I want my dessert." And they're like looking at her like, what is going on? They don't know what's going on. And then she locks herself in the family restroom, which is the only bathroom that has a diaper changing station. And she will not come out of there until after she receives her cheesecake. And I'm like, I'm not delivering it to the bathroom.
As
Oh
you should.
wow.
So
Not
I get my
only did
general manager, which it's his last freaking day. It's his last freaking day at this restaurant because he's going to a different location. I tell my general manager like exactly what's going on. I'm like, this is what's going on. This is what happened. She thinks I'm talking smack about her. She looks at me. She's just like, I'm deaf, so I can read lips. And I'm like, then you need to brush up on your lip reading because that's not what I said. I didn't say anything bad.
Brush up on your lip.
wow. Not only does this lady gripe about her bill or her credit or whatever, she
Oh,
wants you to bring the dessert to the
to the
bathroom.
bathroom. To the bathroom. I love it.
I'm
Oh,
not
Wow.
bringing the work to the bathroom. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
fucking
And so
midlife
I had to get my
crisis.
general manager involved and I had to explain to him like what all happened. And he's just like standing there with the same look that I had on my face, which is like confused, like, what? And I'm like,
Wow. Wow.
I'm like, you can ask me if you can ask me if you she was standing beside me the entire time. And she's just like kind of like meanwhile, we go back in the back, and she's like, "I'm so glad that you stayed calm because she didn't want to see this kind of Nikki come out." And she's like bopping her head around and everything like that. I'm like, Nikki,
Yeah.
I
Nikki,
can read lips. Apparently not well.
not
So
well. And then like, that's not even like that right there is not even the weirdest thing. That's not even the weirdest thing. So when we were delivering food, we brought out everybody's food except for two people's food plates because we were still running it. It was a busy night and we were all like running plates and they start praying before they get the last two dishes.
mm,
And I
So you
saw
gotta.
my food runner just standing there. I'm like, well, maybe he's just quiet and they couldn't hear it. So I come up and I'm just like, I have a brioche breakfast sandwich. And they're all holding hands, their heads bowed. And meanwhile, the woman that yelled at me, she's staring at my food runner like this.
mm. Oh my god. Oh my god. So
Uh,
let me just make a quick statement. Guys in the chat, remember when I said like there's some OGs in here? Me, Elijah, Primo, she's an OG as well. Like
There was
that's my
something to food.
sister. That's my sister from another mister. Soggy Squad all day.
I was
Like,
gonna say
I
that
love,
too. It's like Soggy Squad up in here right now.
yeah, yeah. It's
Except for
literally
Eli, but
Soggy
you know,
Squad. But it's a
Fun
yep. There
Squad
you
with
go.
Eli.
Here, there you go. I would show you guys, but I don't want to get my lazy ass up. Yeah, I have a beanie and I have a bunch of stickers that say Soggy Squad. Like we had merch at one point, but
It was a
this
Christmas gift from Fuzzy.
yeah, it
Oh,
was a Christmas. It was Christmas. It was Christmas present.
speaking of Fuzzy, how
This
is he?
woman,
How's he doing?
guys,
Well,
you need to follow. You need to follow.
I've seen his Insta. He seems like he's
Yeah,
doing. But yeah,
yeah,
she's like, as they're praying over their food, I guess summoning their food as I can't read her name. Alexandria is saying,
yeah,
summoning their food.
Alexandria. Yeah.
She's staring at my food runner like,
The
well,
fact that you have that makeup on makes the expression even fucking better.
and then he has anger problems. My food runner has anger problems. So what does he do? He stares back at her and I'm like,
Two people just staring at each other.
And yeah, but
Two people just staring at each other. Yes.
she's got
What?
the cobra stare down pat. She's got the cobra stare down pat. She is just like
Mhm. Yeah.
scaring the
Oh my
crap
god.
out of me. She looks me in the eye after I call out this breakfast sandwich. She looks me in the eye and she does the same face
She
with me.
can't.
And I'm not gonna say, actually, funny story, Alexandria, I actually came into work on a new menu rollout because we test the food that's coming new to the menu. I came to work dressed up as Avatar, business casual
Oh
Avatar.
my god, I remember that. I
I remember
remember
that.
when
I remember that.
I remember when you were doing the avatar. Yeah.
that's
I
badass.
business casual Avatar, and because I have to have gloves to serve the food, I actually brought my own gloves from home that were blue, so that way my hands would match. And I won best dressed at the new menu rollout. So it was like a $10 like gift card to like this coffee shop down the road. But still, I won it and I got featured on our works website, which is worldwide, not just nationwide. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool. I got a $10 coffee gift card, so that was neat.
Yeah.
Like she's staring at me, and then like when she looked at me, my heart sank. Like when you have like an evil presence around you, like when you're watching like The Nun, The Red Door, Paranormal Activity, anything like that. Like that's how my heart felt. Like I'm like this woman is possessed by the devil himself.
Victor would be like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
So like
It's
when she does that whole stint with my food runner and I am no longer interactive with this table. I see an empty glass, I grab it, I go fill it up, I put it down, or I go grab a new glass and put it down. I see that they need napkins, I go put napkins on the table. I don't talk to this table anymore. Well, the guy that paid for her food noticed that and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, She stared at me and my food runner. And I feel like I was being disrespectful when you guys were praying over the food. So I am just trying to stay out of your hair. And he looks at me, he goes, "I don't go out with these people because she's crazy." And I'm like,
I was like, guys, I was like, this is why I don't go out with you guys. This is why nobody likes us.
and I'm like, okay. So like I start being more interactive with the table again. And every time I went up there, she's looking at me like, and I'm like, "Bitch, what the fuck did I do to you? What did I do to you?"
I can't. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
But when she started yelling at me and then go running off to cry at her table and then like leave and go lock herself in the family bathroom, that's when I'm just all like, I swear to God, if they don't cut me in the next 5 minutes, I'm walking out. I'm just telling the host I want no more tables and I'm leaving. And thankfully they cut me already. They already cut me. So I was just, but like, I was just like, I've had enough of today. I know it was a full moon like 2 days ago, but I mean, like, Mercury must be in the microwave or something because this is crazy. I don't know what is going on. I want to go home. What is wrong?
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
I've never had such a bizarre experience. And when I was talking to like the closing manager about it, I'm like, Mama T, I have not had like any weirdos in a long time. Like
Yeah.
not since I it. And she's just like, yeah, you really haven't had any weirdos lately. And then I told her about that situation, and she just looks at me like, Miss Jen Jen, are you okay? Like, what?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, not even gonna lie, guys. I see all these OGs in here. Like JJ is an OG. Primo's an OG. Like I remember when I first met JJ, I was going live and she didn't have 1,000 yet. And like
Shit.
now she's like
You were
doing
doing trivia
amazing.
and you were doing a charity trivia thingy, and you were popping poppers, and I didn't know you were in a freaking wheelchair, and I told you to clean that ish up, and you told me you'll do it later, and you're like, all right, guys, I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. I gotta go to the bathroom, and I'm like, what do you gotta do? You gotta go poop, and right in that moment, you rolled back, rolled.
Bro, let me tell you, like I was sitting in front of the camera like this, right? I was sitting in front of the camera. I was doing a 24-hour live, and then she was like, "When you gonna pick that up? When you gonna pick that shit?" And then I'll be like, I was like, I was gonna, I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom, and I rolled away. I backed up, turned around, and rolled away. And she was like, "Oh shit."
I did not know that you were in a wheelchair. I just played trivia with you while you were in the comments. And when you did your 24-hour live, I didn't know that you were in a wheelchair. And I'm picking on you because you need to pick up that confetti. And you're like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And like, okay, guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. And I'm like, what are you gonna do, poop? And then you back up and roll away.
But I mean, but
How many
beside that, no,
how many
like
months in the friendship did she when she found out?
this was before that. Like I was talking about before that, but she always brings that part up because it's the funniest thing ever. I love
I
JJ for that.
didn't know
Like
that you
she
were
always bring like when I met JJ, we were doing trivia. I was always on my bed,
Million
doing
had the
trivia and
speedy
whatnot.
fingers.
Like
I
yeah,
felt like he was cheating. I always felt like Million was cheating because he was just like, and I'm like,
yeah. Fucking fucking million is smart as shit. Million is smart as shit. Like I don't know how the fuck this motherfucker would get the questions so
I
quick.
know everything.
No, you don't.
that's an understatement.
Yeah, no.
The
I
only
mean,
time I'd be good at trivia is when Million wants to go take a break and wander off somewhere away from his phone. That is the only time I did good at trivia.
exactly,
What was it?
exactly.
Miss Sunshine's live, right? Like she would
Yeah.
always have the same questions.
Oh my god, I remember
That's
Miss
what
Sunshine.
you did.
It's like, all
Oh
right, I got
shit.
it wrong. The next one I would get right because I was like, all right, I remember that.
Oh shit, I remember Miss Sunshine.
Hey, Sammy, thank you for following. Appreciate it.
I remember her.
Yeah, I do too.
How's she doing? Like, have you talked to her?
Had anybody talked to you? Has any of you guys talked to her? Because I haven't.
No, I
I've seen
haven't.
her.
I haven't either.
I was cleaning the list and I saw her name and I was like, all right, checked it in there and
Yeah, no.
she's playing those little games that everybody's playing on here.
Yeah.
And then she updated it like a week ago. It's like nothing bad.
The only
Just a
other
video.
the only other person that I know
Alex.
was me and JJ don't talk about it much, but Kitka. Kitka, I haven't seen her in forever either. She's on my Instagram, but that's about it.
She's around. She's on my Snap.
Yeah. She's not on my Snap, she's on my Insta, but
Man.
I don't talk to her much. But yeah, like JJ won like 3 of my trivias because Primo wasn't around because he's way too smart.
No, I let her have him.
And then
No.
and then and then
Okay. All right. At
and then
least you're a gentleman about it.
yeah, and then JJ got to 1,000, and then she started going live, and
Thank
then
you.
she just blew up after that. She literally blew up
No,
after
I
that.
did not. I did not blow up. I did not blow up.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did, sweetheart.
Yeah,
You
you
know
did.
why? You know
No,
why I
I
know
did
you
not.
blew up?
We
You know
are.
why? You know why I know you blew up? Because you not only made one TikTok and you got bananaed, and then you made
I
another
got
one.
Thanos. I got Thanos for standing up and showing me all my weight loss project. My weight
Oh yeah,
loss
I remember that one. Yep, I remember. I was.
They got me for being naked.
Yep,
What?
yep, yeah. I was in that. I was in that live. I remember it clearly. Like
It was
sister.
Opal's
Yeah.
ex-boyfriend or something reporting us.
Yep. Yep. Sister was like, look at my weight loss. I lost so much weight. She had clothes on, dude. And she got up, she literally got up, backed away, turned around, and got bananaed.
Yeah. So then
Yep.
I had to make a second account. Well, a new first account. And
Blew
then
up again.
as I was growing that account or whatever and like doing my normal lives on that account,
Yep.
then I got hit with a banana because of
This was
something.
this was before the whole makeup thing, like that she's doing now. This
Yeah.
is all before the makeup thing.
So
Yeah.
then I made this account, and this account was supposed to be my backup to my main account, but then I found a bunch of cosplayers, and I'm like, this is actually really cool. I want to get into
Yeah,
this.
you did.
Yep.
Like I
Yeah,
wasn't around for that.
And
I think
she's been
my first attempt at cosplay is when I did a duet with You Million when I sprayed my hair a white streak with dry shampoo, and you were Wolverine and I was Rogue, and we were
oh
doing
yeah.
something for
I
Yeah.
that.
remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the one where Victor joined as Professor X with the
Yeah,
wheelchair?
Yes, yeah, yes. That was me. That was me. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah,
I still have that saved up in my favorites. I loved it. It was fucking awesome. I love that he just showed like "Rrr." I'm like, oh, okay.
I had a lot of haters for that movie or for that video on my end. On my end, like my
Why?
comments, because
If you ever
I
want to see
was
a good video, if you ever want to see a great video, look up Poppy's version of the Infinity Trend.
wait, which one is that?
Love you till infinity.
Uh,
Oh.
Because you start it, but instead of doing the whole do 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 do, you're sitting on your bed with the lights. You're sitting on your bed with the lights, and you're just all like,
I can't stand you. Stop. No, no, no. Stop.
I love that video so much because I'm just like, that's not exactly how the trend goes, but I'm here for it. I can feel the Lord Jesus' presence coming on through right there. It looked like you were like praising a church or whatever. You're just all like,
Oh hell yeah, Alex.
I can't. No. Hey,
yeah.
Million, can you make me a big box right quick? Just right quick. Okay, hold on. Let me
And he pauses.
Any positive?
And he mutes.
Not pause, you
And
just-
he mutes. Oh, yeah! Gotta turn the volume up so we can have the whole experience.
What the hell?
I love you for infinity. He's muted. He muted himself on accident. Unmute yourself.
Oh. Wait.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
God.
No, it's
That's
not.
my favorite. That's my favorite Infinity Challenge.
It's horrible. It's
That is my favorite. That is my favorite. It's my favorite.
Oh my god.
I think I actually have it saved because it's my favorite. Maybe
Those
not on this
lights,
account, maybe on my other account.
those lights
Huh?
on my on my bed headboard.
You look like you're just feeling the Holy Spirit. You're like,
I can't stand y'all. Oh my god, I can't stand y'all.
you love me. That's the reason why you keep calling me sister.
He said, I hear
yeah,
your
'cause I
prayer.
love you to death. I love you to death. You're always gonna be my
Good
sister.
it was.
It really was. Like I didn't think about it, and then like when I posted it, and then JJ was like, "Oh my god, I fucking love it." I'm like, "Oh my god, it's so bad." She's like, "No,
Yeah, I
so good."
loved it. I loved it. It brought a smile to my face. It brought a smile to my face. You were really feeling yourself. I remember watching it. I was on the phone with Sweets.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
love me some sweets.
and like you
You
shared
send
it to
it
me, and I'm like, Sweets. You gotta go look at Poppy's new video. She's just like, why? And I'm like, it's so good. And she just was like, he's really feeling himself right now. I'm like, yes, he is. I loved it. I loved it so much.
Oh my god.
Do it again.
No, I'm not doing it again.
Bring it back up again? Hell yeah.
Like
Do it.
Infinity 2.0. I don't know what the
Right?
heck what that was, but I'm
Victor,
throwing
come on.
gang
do
signs
it.
here. 2.0.
No, ain't happening.
I'm gonna get in trouble for gang activity because I'm trying
You know
to
what?
like do sign language.
Daphne,
I'm not-
hello.
I will do a second version if Elijah does the first version.
There you go.
I think that's a thing. I think that's gonna be a thing.
I don't got a ring light.
You know, the first time I did an Infinity Challenge, you know what I did? You know what
Elijah.
I used? I used my
Elijah.
Christmas tree topper.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Oh yeah, sister. Oh my
There you
god,
go.
sister, you're right. You did a tree topper.
Did she?
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
I didn't have a ring light, and
Yes,
I
you
wanted to be
did.
a part of the Infinity sign, the Infinity trend. So I did my own version of it, just like
I-
Poppy
Yep.
did his version.
Fucking
I remember.
hated it so much.
I
It was like,
remember.
that song was everywhere that whole, what, December? From October to December, that song was everywhere, and I hated it. I avoided it. And then somebody does it, and I'm just like, oh, like, are you really going to do that? And I left a comment there, and then they fucking
Did you ever do it?
replied to my comment. No, I never did it. They replied to my comment with it. I'm just like, I hate you guys.
What?
You
Okay,
should have done it. You should have done it.
Primo, now you need to do it. You know that, right?
Well, popped in to say hi. Your live is super fun, but I have to work early. Thank you for the laughs. No problem. Stop by anytime you like. I'm here every
Thank
night,
you, Sammy.
every weekend. And be safe. Have a fun day at work.
I love you, Sammy.
Victor,
He loves
you
you,
know
Sammy.
another challenge you should do? The icy red one.
Oh my god.
Oh God, no. Oh my God. Because
I
it's
only
gonna-
did that when I dyed my hair red.
It's gonna be me in a wheelchair, and then my silhouette is just gonna be me without a wheelchair.
Or you can be on your bed summoning food again.
Beetlejuice.
Just saying.
I was gonna do it, and then somebody beat me to it.
All of the challenges, right?
Yeah, I was gonna remember, sister. Sister, do you remember when I was gonna do that one video where it was this is my
You have to be
this
more
is
specific.
my rifle, this is my gun, this is my that, then this is for fun.
Oh, Victor, you know that?
I can't say I remember that.
Victor.
Well, it was gonna be me in a wheelchair, crawling to my wheelchair, and you were like, "Do it, dude, do it," and I just never got the
I don't remember.
Victor.
I don't remember any of this.
Good night,
well,
man.
shit. Good night, man. Victor, you know that? Have you seen that video of
Night, Jane. Have a great night. Have a great day.
This is my wheelchair.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
This,
what you-
this is my rifle, this is my gun, this is my something.
No, that's what he was saying. It was only wheelchairs. You would only say something about his wheelchair.
Now,
This is my right wheel. This is my left. This is my seat pad. This is my. Break? I don't know. What are you guys talking? What are you talking about? I have no idea what
No,
you're talking about.
there was a video
Full
back
Metal
in the day.
Jacket.
There was a
That from Full
video
Metal Jacket.
last year. I was gonna do a video last year that JJ was like, "Do it, you should do it, like you should do it,"
That was
and it
like
was
2 years ago.
crawling me on the floor, crawling to my
Why are you
wheelchair
crawling?
because I'm crawling to my
Why are you
wheelchair
crawling?
because it's my wheelchair instead of this is my rifle, this is my gun, this is my something like the saying from the movie. This is my wheelchair. It's the only wheelchair that I have. It's the like this is my rifle. This is my rifle. It's the only one that I have, and blah blah blah. But this was gonna be my wheelchair.
Okay, buddy.
You know what you kind of sound like right now? You know what you kind of sound like right now? Coming out on October 23rd, this is the Gummy Bear song.
Mm.
Like your voice kind of reminds me of the Gummy Bear commercial right now.
Okay. Let me look up the video for what's the movie? This is my rifle. It's the only rifle that I need. It's like it's a movie. But I was gonna like turn it around and do a
Million already told you what the movie was. Like he already told you what the movie was.
Yeah. And then like I had that idea.
So why are you looking it up if Million already told you what the movie was?
I had that idea. I had the idea last year, and JJ was like, "Do it." I just never got around to it.
It was 2 years ago, buddy.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago. Yeah.
It was a minute ago.
It was a minute. Not a minute, but a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. What is going on?
What the?
Well, you got a low battery there, baby.
Oh, hold on.
Azeel. Hi, Azeel.
Love your faces too.
She said...
Yes, that one. No, that
You need to
one.
do that.
Love that one.
Yes. That's what I was gonna do. But I was gonna crawl. I was gonna
I
transition.
love no one.
I was gonna transition
Don't
from
lie.
crawling.
Don't lie.
Yeah. I was gonna transition from me crawling to
Man,
my
man.
wheelchair and then back and forth and do that video.
It would be funny as hell if you did that.
Yeah. And I still haven't
Honey, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? Because TikTok only has a 10-second timer.
But wait, no.
Oh,
I thought it was
No.
10 minutes.
That's how
What?
long
The timer?
the timer before you start recording.
Oh. Well, I'll just put on the timer and just
10 seconds?
and then like I can record myself and then record the chair and then on CapCut I can put everything together.
Oh my god.
You look so.
Okay, yeah, you can do it on CapCut. I thought you were gonna try to do it all in TikTok, and I'm like, baby,
Oh,
the
God,
timer
no.
only
Oh.
goes up to 10 seconds. I'm
Yeah,
like, how are you
no.
gonna do that?
Term.
No. I'm gonna do it on CapCut, like because I want to transition from me to the chair and then back and forth until I get into my chair, and then do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, no. I mean, I can still do it because I've only seen maybe like 4 or 5 videos, and they're good, but they're not like the way I envision it.
They're not
Yeah.
Poppy's way of doing things.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Not
they're
Do
not-
Regan's way of
Do it.
doing things.
yeah.
Do it.
Okay. I'ma do
She
it.
says do it.
I'ma
Do
do
it.
it.
Victor,
Do
tag me in it when you do it.
I
He wants
sure
to do the
will.
same thing.
I sure will.
No,
but
I want to do that. A video of me in that with that sound. That'd be
Do
funny
it.
as hell.
Well, you do it too, cabron. You do it too.
Cabron.
It wouldn't be the same video as yours. It would just be me in my wheelchair saying that saying.
Oh, well, no, that's lame.
You know what?
You guys can have artistic differences. You guys can have. Oh yes, Grandma. Hi.
Yeah.
That
Wait.
that was so random. Instead of saying shit.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
You get to follow.
That's their name. That's their name. Oh yes, Grandma, give it to me. That's her name.
The best part is you were in the middle of saying a fucking sentence and then you just started saying the name.
Yes.
I needed to say it. I needed to I had to let him know that I saw that.
No, I'm just saying, like, it caught me off guard as you were saying a sentence, so I was listening to it. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is he saying? That was so random. I looked down and
That's why I love their name, because every time I'm like in the middle of a sentence, if I see them pop in, I'm just like, oh yes, Grandma, hi.
Oh, what were we talking about? What were we talking about?
I honestly don't remember.
Family Guy.
We were talking about my video, but no. Let's move on.
Oh,
I got pearls on my face.
Oh my god, no. Stop talking about pearls.
I got pearls on my face.
I'm surprised Elijah knows about the pearls. I'm surprised. Sorry.
How old are you, Elijah? Elijah, how old are you?
23.
Oh my god, my kid knows what a pearl necklace is. They talk about worse things on the bus.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I knew what a pearl
Victor.
necklace was when I was in
Victor.
6th grade. My kid's now in high school.
Victor, you know what an Alabama Hot Pocket is?
Do I know what I...
Shut up. No, we're not talking about that. No.
Well, all I was going to ask is if Victor knows what it is. I wasn't going to say anything more.
No, I don't.
Look it up. But don't say what it is outside this.
Okay, hold on.
No, Victor, what you need to do is do a video of you reacting.
Alabama Hot Pocket.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it took me to Urban Dictionary.
That's exactly where you should be.
Bro. Oh my god.
I live for his reaction.
No.
Did you look it up too?
I looked it up.
Clear
Oh
your history
god.
now.
Oh god, no.
You're gonna
No.
for the rest of my life.
No. Look it up. Look it up. Oh my god.
Oh.
Or should I say, oh my god. Elijah, you're demented. Elijah, you're demented. You're
That's what you're getting for not thinking I.
All right, I'm gonna try to dumb this down. So you have, this thing, the ladies thing.
yeah.
You drop a deuce inside the
Yeah.
thing, and
Yeah.
then you continue with the deed, and that is an Alabama hot pocket.
Yeah. You poopy on the vajayjay.
Okay, we're changing the subject right now. We're done. We're cutting it off. We're done.
Oh.
Poppy, don't speak of this anymore.
Okay, now. Elijah, I'm blaming you, cabrón. I'm blaming you, Elijah.
That's what you get for thinking I didn't know what a pearl was.
Oh, sweet Christmas.
I got you. I'm gonna fan you.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Fuck.
Oh my god.
I was trying to like do this like delicately, and Victor's just all like, "You take a do."
Wait, hold up.
Like,
Alexander, did you just say
No,
that's
I only read the
we're
first
not
part, and
talking
I was
about
okay
this.
with that. I wasn't. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alex, Alex,
That was bad.
Alex,
That's how
Alex,
you get.
honey,
That's
baby,
how you get a
my
yeast
love.
infection.
Uh,
That's how you
Oh,
get a
honey.
yeast infection.
oh my god.
Damn it, Elijah. Elijah,
Ugh.
why would you bring that up?
Ugh. And he made me look it up. He made me look it up. Oh my god.
And you were so blunt with it. I was trying to place it delicately so nobody would get like sick, and here you are like, they take a noodle. Like, you're just like, here, let me tell you, but use kindergarten words.
Victor. How the
Oh
fuck
my
do I
god.
knew what that was and you didn't?
Because you are a sick and twisted man.
Exactly.
I'm not a sick twisted man. Someone else can look it up.
I can ask Elijah if he knows what a dirty Sanchez is.
That's so old. That's outdated. Like, that needs
Do I
to be
even want to
retired.
know what a dirty Sanchez is?
I mean, do you want to know what a dirty Sanchez is?
Is it worse than the Alabama Hot Pocket?
Not
No,
really.
no, it's not.
Russian candy cane.
On that
Oh,
note,
God.
this is getting itchy, and I need to take the pearls off of my face, so I'm going to finish my recording and
Alright.
take a shower. As
Love
much
you.
as I enjoyed this conversation, and I'm not bailing because we were talking about the Alabama Pop Pocket, but I am getting a little. This is metallic. I don't know if you can tell. This is
No.
actually metallic paint. Like, this is metallic paint, so
Put it
it's
on
a
the big
little
screen.
itchy.
Put it on the big screen. Wait, put it on the big. There you go.
Oh my God, it looks fucking beautiful, babe.
It looks amazing. Holy
But
shit.
it's metallic paint, so I'm getting a little itchy, and then like these right here are starting to bother me.
Yeah.
So I want to take
Yeah.
these off.
Okay,
Well, I
Yeah,
love you.
That's the reason why I have low lighting, though.
I
Oh,
love it. Fucking so good.
yeah. I love you, sister.
All right, love your
All right,
face. Love you. Alex is following you from her makeup account, so enjoy.
Love you.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, love your faces. Bye.
Love your faces. Love your faces.
Oh, man.
Victor, that's what you get for thinking I wouldn't know what a goddamn pearl
No, shut up. Shut up. Don't talk about
Hold on. So Alex asked a Russian candy cane the process of sexual intercourse with a girl during her period, then pulling out with your
it. Oh,
thing bloody
God.
and ejaculating in her mouth and her putting it on your dick for a red and white dick.
Oh, God, no. I mean, I got my red wings. I got my brown wings. There's no other wings that you need. There's no other wings that you. No. Ew. No. No other wings that you need.
You
No
know,
more wings, please. No more wings.
next time, hey, Victor, the next time you do something to piss me off, I'm just going to say the words Alabama Hot Pocket just to piss you off.
Elijah, do you know what the wings are in life?
Oh my God. Why do we need to tell him?
Right. Why do we need to teach him this? But I like it because it
Alex.
learns them. Elijah,
Oh shit.
do you know what what the wings in life are?
Just, why are we talking about this shit on the TikTok live? One of these times we're going to get banned for this shit.
Okay, you
I
know
don't want to get banned. So
I will talk to you
with that,
I will talk to you separately about the wings, okay?
good shit. All right, I gotta go. It was fun.
Love you, bro.
Oh my God.
Love you, primo.
Love you guys.
Love you, primo. This
Y'all
was
be
amazing.
safe. And Alex,
Love you, bro.
your white wings, really?
Wait. What are the white wings?
Alex had her white wings, you said?
Oh, never mind. That's a
Yeah.
female. Yeah,
know.
I got it. I got it. The female version. Yeah, I got the white ones. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Love you, bro.
Love you guys too. Be safe. Take
Te
care.
quiero, te quiero mucho, cabrón. Te
I
quiero
know,
mucho.
cabrón. Yeah, wait. Yeah. And that was it. Hope you enjoyed that moment that I had with my friends from TikTok, from the Soggy Squad. Yeah, it's different. Let me know what you guys thought of it. As I told you the email earlier. I'll tell it to you again. From under the apron at gmail.com. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the messages. Um, yeah, just let me know what you guys thought of that. I really, really appreciate it. So, so up next, we're gonna talk about X Men. But here's a little break.
Are you looking for a new podcast? Or maybe you just love celebrity interviews and can't get enough of them? On the Tis Yourself podcast, the Todd, aka Rob Maschio from Scrubs, told me about his first time speaking to a group of surgeons.
And I was just like, listen, guys, when in doubt, the Todd's prescription for everything is less moaning, more boning.
Or you want to find out more about how Joe Exotic had such a vendetta against Carol Baskin when she had this to say about him.
Because I've never even spoken to Joe.
Find out all of this and more on the Tis Yourself podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
So this is how it's gonna work. It's gonna be the same as how I've done with Glow, Healed, and Young Rock. I'm gonna read the plot from the X-Men fandom website. At times, I will tell you that will have bits of trivia here and there. If my time permits, possibly look up additional interviews from the creators, directors, or voice actors of the show throughout the years. When will these episodes be available? Depending on how many people listen to this episode itself. I'm just testing the waters, as I told you in the first episode, 151. If it's something the listeners don't want to hear, then I won't continue to do so. How will I find out? Send me a message at fromtheapron@gmail.com and tell me yourself you want me to continue doing these episodes or just stick to wrestling and the Glow TV shows. So for here and out, let's see what we got. This episode is called Night of Sentinels Part 2. It was released on November 7th, 1992. It's directed by Richard Bowman and written by Mark Edward Edens. Synopsis: in order to prevent their extinction by the dangerous Sentinels, the uncanny X-Men must attack a government facility and become painted as dangerous renegades. While their mission is a success, it comes with a terrible price as they lose two of their members. Meanwhile, the vile men controlling the Sentinels have captured the scared teenager Jubilee. So it continues from the last episode, as you heard from the last episode. Morph Beast, Wolverine, and Storm infiltrate the Mutant Agency Control Agency, and they turn off all the securities and all that stuff, and they're about to open a door, and it ends at exactly the point where on the other side of the door is a trap. It's a bunch of guard men ready to attack. So we're going to go from there. The Mutant Control Agency outside Washington, D.C. sits peacefully at night with the moon overhead. Spotlights move around illuminating the perimeter. In the nearby foliage, Cyclops and Gambit walk up to get a better look while Rogue lands behind them. Rogue knows that they look as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Cyclops wants to know what is going on inside. Gambit, playing with his deck of cards, says that if he was in there, they wouldn't have to worry. Just then, several armored vehicles drive by on the street towards the agency. Cyclops note that they got trouble on the last episode, episode 1. Gambit didn't have this line at all. They added this line on this episode. So this is new right here. Inside the building, Storm flies through the halls while Wolverine, Beast, and Morph follow. Morph bumps his shoulder when he rounds the corner and goes through the doorway. They approach a closed door and Storm lands. On the other side, armed men aim their guns at the door. Storm opens the door slowly, but Wolverine quickly stops her and shuts the door. He sniffs the air and smiles. God oil. He reveals there are security guards who are onto them. Inside, the guards look around confused. Suddenly, the door flashes and Storm blows the door and guards back with a mighty gust of wind. Beast jokes that he used to wonder how she got her code name. Outside, the armored vehicles stop inside the fence line. They open up, releasing the armed soldiers. Suddenly, one is blasted by Cyclops' optic blast. He turns off the blast with his visor. He orders the others to keep the soldiers away from the building, but not to harm any humans. He also warns to watch out for themselves as well. Gambit dodges an energy blast from one of the soldiers' guns. He tells Cyclops to tell their opponents not to hurt them. Tell them that! Inside, several guards protect the room. The door opens and a high-ranking officer enters. He tells the men that they are under attack and to report to the guard room immediately. The men rush into the room. The officer stands in the doorway, then changes into Morph. He closes the door and locks it while insulting them. He turns and says that it's clear sailing from there, while the others enter. I love when Storm... it's like something that Morph says that I remember. It's like I don't even have to watch the episode. Like I just know that he says it like that. Storm tells them that they must destroy every file in their area. She orders Beast to the computers. He says that it is his pleasure and that no name shall remain. She walks to the filing cabinets, noting that they must destroy the hard copies as well. However, she finds the drawers are locked. Wolverine stabs the doors with his claws. He pulls them out, flinging the lock off, saying it is now unlocked. At the terminal, Beast cracks into the database and begins pulling up files. In Detroit, Michigan, the U.S. Motor Factory lies abandoned and decrepit. Inside, Jubilee is awoken by the sound of a man's voice. He wants to ask her some questions about the mutants who saved her at the mall. He watches her on the television monitor. She claims not to know anything. She wonders why he is doing this to her since she hasn't done anything and is just a child. Jubilee looks around, seeing mechanical arms above her. Behind the man, an enormous robot lies in wait. The man claims that she has already been burdened to her foster parents. He also warns that as her powers grow in strength, she will endanger everyone around her. She cries out that it is not her fault. She was born that way. He claims he can help by identifying the most dangerous mutants of all. He picks up a recorder and presses play. Gambit voices her, saying not to mess with the X-Men. He wants to know who the X-Men are. I mean, all this research, and he still doesn't know who the X-Men are. A second man interrupts, demanding to know why the other man, Gyrich, brought a mutant there. He demands to know who she is. Gyrich states that Jubilee is just a random person from the files and attests to see how easily mutants can be captured. The man thought they had agreed not to attack any mutants until they had 100 of the robots, called Sentinels. Gyrich tells the man named Trask that he is building them too slowly. He wonders if he is paying Trask enough, and wonders what he is waiting for. Just then, Gyrich's cell phone rings. He flips it open and answers. He listens and orders the person to eliminate the mutants immediately. He tells Trask that there's a problem at the agency. So this is 1992. There's cell phones. I love that. Like, dude busted out his cell phone. Like, this is the future. This is what's gonna happen in the future. We're gonna have cell phones. We're gonna have cell phones big enough to like fit in our jacket. Armored vehicle lies on its side. Soldiers stand behind it, firing at the enemies. One guard turns to see Rogue swooping out of the sky towards him. She picks up two armored vehicles, one in each hand, and flies them over to a small pond. She drops both and suggests they go for a swim, then jokes about getting a moonburn. Meanwhile, soldiers fire at Gambit. He dodges and throws a card at them. It blows, knocking the soldiers aside, and Gambit claims victory. Behind him, Cyclops touches his communicator and tells Storm to hurry before someone is hurt. Inside, Storm acknowledges as Morph throws files onto a fire. He tells Storm that they are done, as that was the last of the files. Nearby, Wolverine struggles to keep the door closed while the guards bang on the other side. He tells Beast to hurry. Beast says a quote about never hurrying. Beast finishes up a virus saying that soon the files will be destroyed. However, Storm uses lightning to destroy the computer. She apologizes, saying they have no time for poetry. She creates a rain cloud to put out the fire and tells Cyclops that they were successful and are coming out. Cyclops acknowledges and orders everyone to return to the Blackbird. He has Gambit blow the fence. The two men run to the perimeter, and while Rogue flies behind them. Just then, the front door of the building explodes. A guard yells at them to stop and put up their hands. The spotlight follows the team. Cyclops stops, turns, and fires, cutting the tower in half. As the top falls, Rogue snatches the guard out of the air. The guard tells the freak to put him down. She agrees and drops him, so he slams into the dirt. Gambit charges a card and blows the fence. The others from inside escape and join the outside team. He approaches the hole and lets the others go through. Wolverine tells them to hurry as they are missing dinner. As they flee, Morph notes that he was right and it is clear sailing. He loves saying that. However, as they approach the tree line, a sentinel appear out of the woods. Wolverine pulls out his claws, threatening to destroy the mechanical opponent. Morph sees two more, then cries out for Wolverine to pull back. He runs forward, and then this is the part where we see a commercial right here. We don't know what happened to Morph, but you soon will. Back at the mansion inside the war room, Jean Grey wears a helmet, suddenly cries out. Professor X turns to Anna and asks what is wrong. She pulls off the helmet and kneels to the ground. She says that it is Morph and wonders if he can feel it. He hovers over to her and picks up the helmet, putting it on. He then notes that he senses nothing. Could be dead. I mean, yeah, but here's the thing. Why push Wolverine out of the way when Wolverine can heal himself? It's what I keep thinking. Like, why him? Why not try to do that on Beast? Push Beast out of the way and then take that hit for him instead of Wolverine, who we know he can regenerate. You know, like I always wondered that, or why couldn't morph into Wolverine, take the hit, and then okay, time to regenerate. Things that have been crossing my mind since 1992. Later, the Blackbird approaches the mansion, then lowers itself into the hidden hangar, landing near two smaller aircraft. Inside, Cyclops stands and walks out. Storm looks at an empty seat and begins sobbing. The stairs descend and Cyclops disembarks. Wolverine follows, calling out to him. Cyclops tries to empathize with Wolverine and begins to disagree. However, Wolverine sucker punches him in the gut and he goes down. Wolverine claims he knows nothing and threatens to do it again and pulls out his claws. On his knees, Cyclops gets tired of his attitude. His visor glows. Gambit walks out to see them. Cyclops stands and Wolverine wants to see how tough he is when he isn't barking orders. Just then, Jean approaches yelling at them to stop. Wolverine tells Jean that Soldier Boy here left the others behind. He claims that Morph and Beast could possibly be alive. Jean says that Beast is, prompting Wolverine to wonder about Morph. She shakes her head and buries her face in Cyclops' chest to cry. Why is she crying? I mean, I get that you're feeling bad and you're feeling like some type of empty, but you know, why are you like so dramatic? Start crying into Cyclops' chest. Gambit puts his hand on Wolverine's shoulder, saying that Morph is gone. Wolverine brushes it off and storms out. Not Wolverine's best friend. Yeah. In the garage, Wolverine climbs in the Jeep. He looks at the other car and slides out the passenger side. He pulls out a claws and cries out that everyone is a coward. Jean enters and sees what he is doing. He flips off the ruined top, shattering the glass. He flips off the ruined top, shattering the glass. He tells Jean to inform Cyclops that he now owns a convertible. He climbs back into his Jeep. He tells him that what happened wasn't because of Cyclops. Ignoring her, he drives off. She calls out to him, saying that it wasn't his fault either. Cyclops stands in the doorway watching. And Cyclops, as a leader, knows that it's his fault. He takes the blame. As a leader of the X-Men, he takes the blame. He knows. Wolverine drives down the twisting road. His tires squealing with each turn. He thinks about Morph and Beast. We go into a back story, the flashback. The Sentinel appeared at the trees. Morph ordered him back. His friend ran forward and shoved him down the hill. The Sentinel fired from his hand, blasting the area Wolverine once stood, but was then occupied by Morph. Beast screamed as the others approached. The Sentinel fired, hitting Beast square in the chest. He was knocked back into the electrified fence. He fell down unconscious. Cyclops called out to him and Rogue offered to go. However, she was blasted out of the sky by another Sentinel blast. Wolverine rushed forward, threatening them with his adamantium claws. He ran towards three of them, but the Sender one shot a bullet from his hand, wrapped around his foot, and the Sentinel swung him over his head. Wolverine cried out as he was launched into the forest. Here's what I think. Okay, so here's my theory, basically. The Sentinel fired enough blast to hit Wolverine and knock him out, basically, and knowing that it could regenerate itself, or not knowing, maybe like boom, um, we're gonna take. They want them captured. They don't want to kill them. So that blast was for Wolverine. Morph takes the blast and it kills him. Beast takes another a blast himself and it doesn't kill him because it was enough for Beast to knock him out. Enough for a Beast. So my theory was that Morph wasn't supposed to die. It was for Wolverine. Morph stood in the way. Morph dies. Cyclops watched him go, then fired at one Sentinel, knocking him back. Another one fired its energy blast at him. It landed nearby, tossing the Cyclops aside. Gambit ran forward, tossing a card that blasted both the remaining Sentinels. He ran to Rogue and picked her up. He carried her past Cyclops, telling him to blast him. Cyclops blasted the last two in each knee, and they fell down, one top of the other. As Gambit ran, Rogue offered to fly him away as another Sentinel landed in front of them. Cyclops blasted the leg off the new one, and it fell, but another arrived nearby. Yet another landed in front of him as a blast came from behind. Cyclops turned and fired, but the previous one fired knocked him down. Just in a flash of lightning hit the Sentinel, sorting it out. Cyclops ordered Wolverine to pull back. Storm landed near Cyclops, but who was blasting another robot, saying they were being overwhelmed and needed to retreat. More Sentinels landed all around them. Storm grabbed Cyclops and flew him away while being fired upon. Down in the guard shot in the air. Blast went off all around Storm and Cyclops. The team returned to the Blackbird as Wolverine struggled to stand. Cyclops told Wolverine that they needed to get going. Wolverine insulted Cyclops, saying that the X-Men don't run. He offers to go back, but for Morph and Beast. Cyclops stated that they couldn't help them. Wolverine told Junior that maybe Cyclops couldn't, but he could, and pulled out his claws. Snicked, he started to walk away, and Cyclops called out to him. Wolverine claimed that he went where he wanted to. As he passed Rogue, she said he wouldn't this time. She took off her glove and grabbed his arm. Energy coursed from Wolverine to Rogue. She said she had to be careful to pull enough energy to knock him out, but not enough to hurt him. He eventually fell to the ground. He called out to Beast and Morph, not wanting to leave. Wolverine is a real one. He will stay for you. Back in the present, Wolverine continues driving down the road. The next day, the Jeep lies parked next to a cliff. Wolverine crouches on the edge, promising to avenge his friends, and pulls out his claws. Snicked. Back at the agency, a guard cries out that they have one of the mutants' intruders cornered and to send help. Another guard orders Beast to hold it while they surround him. A sentinel crouches behind the guards, telling them to stand aside and let it take care of the survivor. The head guard reminds the robot that it was sent to help, not to take over. He claims that the prisoner is his. The sentinel watches and scans the man. Beast begins to cry as he realizes Morph is gone. Sometime later, Beast is in a cell praying. Gyrick enters wanting to ask him some questions to the mutant standing on the wall. Beast gets angry and tells him another time. Gyrick claims he will return. Gyrick leaves and the guards close the cell door, leaving Beast in the dark. Later, a reporter on television introduces the President of the United States of America. A woman comes on introducing herself to her fellow Americans. Outside of Andrew's TV, passersby watch the President address. She claims that the renegade mutants attacked the headquarters of the Federal Security Agency. Not the Mutant Agency, but the Federal Security Agency. In the War Room. The address is watched by Gambit, Rogue, Cyclops, and Professor X. The President says that the attack was stopped by experimental robot policemen called Sentinels. Cyclops' visor glows as he discovers the robot's name. In some bar, Logan begins to play pool, breaking apart the balls. Two men each holding cue sticks watch. The reporter then introduces a reply to the speech by Senator Robert Kelly. Kelly appears and begins to talk about the incidents at the New Salem Mall and Mutant Control Agency. However, Logan yells out to shut that garbage off. One of the pool players tells Furface to leave since that is their table. Two thugs approach him on either side. Another thug catches a cue ball before it connects. He says that the runt didn't hear him. Logan gets in his face and pulls out his claws. The thug realizes that Logan is a mutant and backs away. Behind him, the man who caught the cue ball holds it up while the owner approaches with a bat ordering him out. He does not want Logan's kind around. The thug tells him to return to the freak show. Logan replies that he goes where he wants to. Just then, Scott interrupts, saying that he needs to talk to Logan. The head thug stops him, telling Four Eyes to stay out. Scott asks if he would hit a man with glasses. The thug tells him to take them off and lift them with the pool cue. His optic blast tears apart the pool table. The thug tells him to put them back on and hands them back. Outside, Logan tells Scott not to bother apologizing for running out on Beast. Scott claims he does not apologize for command decisions. Logan gets in his Jeep. Scott crouches next to him and asks if he wants to find the Sentinel's home base. Logan asks when and where. At the White House, Guy enters the room holding a file, noting that the president wanted to see him. On her Stairmaster in a yellow jumpsuit, she congratulates him and Dr. Trask and then orders them to stop anything involving their privately run mutant registration program. He demands to know why. She points out that the renegade mutants were willing to sacrifice their lives to destroy the files. She wants to know if there was any reason for them to be that afraid. Without replying, Gyrick leaves. Outside, he calls her a fool. He throws his files, scattering the papers. Just then, his phone rings. He answers and wonders if he is still there. On the other end, Julie's foster father says he will try to keep him there as long as he can. He hangs up and walks over to a tray of soda and brings them into the living room. He offers one to Scott, who accepts and thanks him. Martha tells her husband and Scott and believes Julie was kidnapped by the Sentinels that the president talked about. He spills the tray and wonders why anyone would do that. Scott explains that people fear what they do not understand. He suddenly tells Scott that he needs to leave right away. He explains that they told him that if anyone came asking about Jubilee, to call them. Scott reassures him that he did nothing wrong, that he just wanted to help Jubilee, and he asks. Scott walks out of the house onto the street. A sentinel approaches from behind the house across from him, ordering him to surrender. Scott puts his arms up, complying, then quickly lifts his glass and blasts the robot's arm off. The arm falls off, slamming to the ground outside of a door, scaring the man inside. The robot, designation Sentinel-14, reports that it has been damaged by an unknown mutant. Scott and Logan run down the street and between two buildings. The Sentinel announces that it will return to base for repairs. It lifts off further, scaring the neighborhood. It lifts into the air, leaving its arm behind. In the Blackbird, Storm explains she has the Sentinel on radar. Scott agrees to follow. He and Logan enter the Blackbird, and Rogue seems excited to follow. The Blackbird lifts off and rockets forward through the air. The Sentinel flies over a city with the Blackbird close behind. Cyclops and Storm man the pilot seat. What about the arm that was left behind? What's going to happen to it? You just can't leave it in the freaking neighborhood, right? Back at U.S. Motors, mechanical arms piece together a Sentinel. They work on the inside, etch an arm, then touch a hand. Trask watches over the automated process. Gyrick approaches. Gyrick tells Trask to start packing, and the doctor wonders why. Using a remote to stop the arms and lifting his welder's mask, Gyrick explains that the president canceled the government support of their mutant registration, and he fears the Sentinel program will be next. Gyrick decides to move the operation overseas. Gyrick is interrupted by the sound of an approaching Sentinel. The disarmed Sentinel flies through the glass in the ceiling, then crashes to the ground, damaging some equipment. In her cell, the mechanical arms power down and one of her shackles open. Jubilee sits up, looking at her freed hands. On the factory floor, Gyrick wonders if the Sentinels can watch where they're going. In her cell, Jubilee hopes that whatever happened keeps those slime balls busy. She shoots the shackle holding her other hand and shoots both holding her feet. She stands and fires at the wall. She continues a concentrated blast until the wall starts melting. On the floor, Gyrick notices that the wall buckling and tells Trask to look out. Suddenly the wall bursts open. Jubilee leaps through the ruined door, over the Sentinel, and out onto the floor. Gyrick yells to stop her. As Jubilee runs, the Sentinel lands in front of her. She jokes that this is the wrong way and turns to run as the robot raises its hand. She stops when she finds herself surrounded on all sides, all ordering her to stop. She falls to her knees, just wanting to go home. Just then, Cyclops tells her to duck. She looks up and sees him standing in the rafters. Two Sentinels blasted by Cyclops. A third turns towards him, and he misses hitting it. However, a second blast hits him square in the chest. It backs up, smoke pouring from the hole. Dan slams onto the ground. Gyrick grabs Trask and leads him out. He promises that their work is just the beginning. Jubilee runs as another Sentinel chases her. Suddenly, playing cards rain down on the robot, breaking apart. It's Gambit! Gambit swings down to the floor behind her, asking if she missed him. She runs into her arms, hugging him. He takes that as a yes. You missed me, petit. He turns to see Rogue Punching a sentinel onto the head flies off and it falls backward. As the second sentinel approaches, the first slams down onto the assembly line. Cyclops blasts the sentinel, knocking it down. One sentinel turns and raises his hand to attack, but is blasted by Storm's lightning. She flies out, another turns toward her. It fires, but she dodges it and blasts it as well. The sentinel begins firing, but she evades the attack. Eventually, it begins launching into the air. Storm flies out through the damaged skylight, followed by the sentinel. In the sky, she begins forming a mighty storm. Lightning strikes her, and she redirects the power onto the robot. It falls back towards the factory. Rogue evades the falling sentinel as it goes back to the skylight. It falls to the ground and breaks apart. She doesn't notice one coming up behind her. It slams its fist down, knocking her to the ground. She gets up, saying they need to learn to behave. She needs to learn to behave, sugar. She flies and flips it over. It slams into the ground, breaking apart. Unfortunately, another blasts her from behind. It continues to sustain attack as Wolverine climbs a pile of tires behind it. He leaps onto his back, digging his claws in until he catches on. He climbs up toward the head and starts spinning around trying to get at him. He cries out that this is for more then digs his claws into its head. Snick, snicked. Electricity encompasses the head. Wolverine continues digging his claws into its back as it falls to the ground. Storm shocks another sentinel. It falls, and Rogue flies to her while Gambit and Jubilee walks up. Cyclops wonders if that was all of them. The destroyed wreckage of sentinels surround them. The other X-Men approach them. Rogue asks if that was enough. Later, a man loads suitcases into a taxi. Jubilee tells her foster parents that they were the best ones she ever had. She explains that the Professor Xavier's school is the best place for people like her. Martha asks if she will visit them. She replies that of course she will and hugs them both. She gets in the cab and the three wave goodbye to each other. The father hugs his wife as they watch her go. Back at the mansion, Jean watches the taxi approach. Scott calls her over and asks if he did the right thing with Beast and Morph. He's overthinking it again. She reassures him that he did what he had to, and so they did, as a leader. Outside, Julie takes out her bags and the taxi drives off. She approaches the door and rings the doorbell. The door opens and she enters. And that's the ending of the second part of the pilot. There are 12 episodes in each of the 5 seasons, so it's probably going to take the whole year or two to get to these episodes, depending on what I end up doing between seasons. I also want to get into some of my favorite comic book storylines. I know I didn't collect around this time because I didn't know much about them. But later years, I ended up getting my hands on God Loves Man Kills, the House of M story, some Joss Whedon Astonishing X-Men storyline, and maybe the event that made me go back into paying for every X-Men story, Messiah Complex. Here are a few more things that I read up while watching this episode. The ending sequence showing Jubilee arriving at Xavier's school parallels with a sequence from the Uncanny X-Men number 138. In the comic book, Kitty Pryde joined the X-Men in a familiar fashion following the death of Jean Grey, which was later revealed to be the Phoenix Force in disguise. The scene also mirrors a similar scene with Kitty Pryde being dropped off at the Xavier Mansion in the previous pilot, Pride of the X-Men. In this series, Sabretooth's name is erroneously given as Graydon Creed Sr., while Graydon Creed was the name of his son and founder of the anti-mutant hate group, the Friends of Humanity. Sabretooth's name is in the comics was Victor Creed. Margaret Loesch had been championing for an X-Men show back in the 1980s with Spider-Man and his amazing friends and Pride of the X-Men. After Loesch left Marvel Productions, she became head of Fox Children's Network. Alright. In charge of all anime shows on the Fourth Network. Her first position was the green light animated versions of Batman and X-Men. While Batman, the animated series, was easy to get off the ground thanks to Tim Burton's Batman, the same could not be said for the X-Men. Her boss, Jamie Kellner, head of the main Fox channel, told her she wanted a greenlight an X-Men TV series. He would only back her if she staked her career on it. She then called Stan Lee at Marvel Comics and said, okay, I couldn't sell it, but now I want to buy it. I know it'll be a hit. I believe in it in my heart. Though I want to give it some time, and if we can get it started sooner rather than later, I'll give you some extra months to get it done since I want to give you the extra time to do it well. Marvel teamed up with Saban Entertainment, Haim Saban, and made a deal that if they did post-production for the show, then Loesch would buy Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which was another show and Loesch saw potential in. After setting up 13 episodes for X-Men, launching Batman the Animated Series, and buying air and buying and airing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Lodge proved her worth, and Fox Kids became a success. She was the basis for my entire childhood, basically. Look at that. Thanks to Margaret Losh. We really appreciate her. Thank you, Margaret Losh. Stan Lee was not creatively active with Marvel Comics at the time the series was being produced, so his involvement wasn't particularly big in the series. He gave some producers notes on the first 13 episodes. Who voices Wolverine, played the Bulldog in an impression of Jack Nicholson. The producer was a tough guy who sounded like Nicholson. As the cast were recording together, they asked the room if any of them could do it. Dodd claims that he's the only person in Canada who can do a spot-on impression, but before he could, Norm Spencer asked to take a shot at it. Dodd then did his impression first, and Spencer relented. Names listed in the meeting files include Michael Bouton, Gary Bryan, Andy Hamilton, Chris Hamilton, Ray Sherman, Corbin Went, and John Wesley. It is the first time we see Cerebro, first time Gambit says mon ami, which means my friend. Wolverine is the recipient of the first two uses, first mention of adamantium, and the first death on X-Men Goes to Morph. And the first time the robots are called Sentinels, I called them Sentinels in the last episode, I understand, but because I just didn't want to call them robots. The president, whose name is never revealed, appears to be based on Hillary Clinton, whose husband, Bill Clinton, had been elected the year this aired, making her first lady. Incidentally, she ran for president in 2008 and 2016. Fox initially had a lot of resistance to the cartoon series before it became a success. They felt that the target audience, kids under 10, wouldn't be interested in a romantic love triangle between Cyclops, Jean, and Wolverine. Oh, buddy. They also thought kids wouldn't keep up with a show that was serialized, and we did. As of July 2022, the series is put in story order on Disney Plus, meaning episodes that aired later that were meant to be after specific storylines are now where the creators meant for them to be. Basically, they're in chronological order this time around. So we are going to be watching them in chronological orders on Disney Plus. Character designs and artwork for this series was provided by comic veterans Will Mignot, Larry Houston, and Rick Haberg. The series' character designs were based on the artwork of comic book artist Jim Lee design from the X-Men comics. The X-Men roster comes from the Blue Team with Storm and Jean Grey replacing Psylocke and Revenge. That was featured in the X-Men comic, the second volume, around the time the series began production. The first issue was ranked by the Guinness Records as the best-selling comic of all time. The episode has a rating of 9.1 on TV.com and an 8.1 on the Internet Movie Database. And that's the episode. Please, once again, let me know how you enjoyed the episode by answering the Q&A. If you want to go full in-depth on your answer, send me a message, rate or review us at FromUnderTheApron@gmail.com, and I will gladly read it on the air for the next episode. If you feel you want a little bit more, follow and support us on Instagram, the Threads, YouTube, Apron_Stories on the Twitter. Follow and join the lives on TikTok at Evolution of a Geek by subscribing, joining us. We're the third place Network Squad, and show up to the live streams and watch, and I'll shout you out at the end of every episode. Like Menace Smiling, Alexandria, Queen of Cast 90, Little Linguini, Brandy, Turtle Boy Florist, Toasted Bagel, Moss Queen, Moonlight Dancer, Squirrely Bree, Kimmy, Feelin' Free, LB, Ron Snow, JJ the Jet Pain, Sammy Sally 2.0, Tender Surrender, Forever Jane, Quick Draw, Cajun Queen 429, Red Casper 1, Bunny Rabbit, Dreamer Queen 4786, Halls for You Slot, Tanya Rose 78, Dag Grunchwitch, Smiley 120889, Purple Moose Crafting, Princess and the Herb, Tiffany Defense Girl, Nerd in Texas Podcast, Little Creative Tina, Inappropriate Cupcake. And don't forget 20% off on adult toys when you enter discount code EVO at pleasurepassport.shop. That's discount code EVO at pleasurepassport.shop. Link will be in the show notes. Thank you guys for supporting the podcast. Don't do TikTok live, subscribe, or if you want to hang out and watch the live, thank you for listening, joining the live, and being a huge part of this wonderful network community. Tell your friends. Join us next time for more behind-the-scenes stories, movies, and TV show reviews when we come to you from Under the Apron. I'm Evo. I'm proud of y'all, and I love your faces. Snicked, bub.